Hi there, friends. Jeff Corwin here, and welcome to Extraordinary World and the stunning coastline of the Golden State. We're in Los Angeles, where we'll visit a marine mammal rescue center, where we'll save a California sea lion. In a world with a lot of hurt, sometimes we get it right. And we'll participate in an incredible event, giving away new bicycles to an entire elementary school of underserved children.
Everybody's getting a bike! Everybody!
Join me on an adventure with my friends at the Brady Hunter Foundation. Every week, we're going on a remarkable mission to protect nature, conserve habitats, and inspire future generations in our extraordinary world. Presented by the Brady Hunter Foundation. In America, nearly 12 million children are living in poverty. That's roughly 1 in every 6 kids. With rising inflation and strained wallets, many families simply don't have the budget for childhood joys that many of us take for granted. But today, in South Central LA, something amazing is happening. We're here to build hundreds of bikes, and we're giving them to every single student at this elementary school.
Thank you all so much for being here. This is our 20th anniversary, and this is the first year that we are actually doing an entire school giveaway for bikes.
This is an urban community within Los Angeles, and most of the kids in this school, they don't have bikes. They don't have that opportunity to explore, escape, discover. And this is a chance to do that. Mike, you know what you're doing?
I do.
You've done a few of these?
I've done a few of these.
I'm gonna need your supervision here, Mike. And Ella, you get to be a part of this, right?
Yeah.
Why is this important for you?
This is important for me because I kind of grew up with it, helping kids.
The LA Chargers are a big part of this story today. In fact, they, along with Brady Hunter Foundation, have underwrote the costs to get these kids bikes. For you, how does it make you feel when you get to do this? It's a big impact, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it makes me feel incredible.
Every kid in this school, this elementary school in Compton, every kid is going to get a bike.
We are so excited for the kids to show up at school on Monday, to be able to surprise these kids with these bikes.
Look at that.
I think these bikes can be such an inspiration for kids to get out, you know?
Yeah, I totally remember hopping on my bike all the time, riding to your house all around the neighborhood. So Josh and I essentially grew up together. We've been best friends since middle school, probably met 11 or 12 years old, and we've been fast friends ever since. And to fast forward 30 plus years and to have us now working together full time and being involved in this charity full time, it really is an amazing experience. Josh has to take it for a spin now. Go push, there we go.
What I hope these bikes do for these kids is get them outside and enjoy the fresh air and enjoy their friends.
This event is a one-of-a-kind partnership between multiple sponsors, including Bikes for Kids.
Today happens to be the anniversary of our 22nd year.
We look for underserved communities, which would be our Title I schools. These are kids that are very much in need of great things.
And there's going to be a number of people that we are going to change their lives.
I do it because I like to expand my heart. It was like one of the best days of my life. It's rewarding.
I know that going on a bike and just riding, feeling the freedom, it just brings happiness.
It's great just to give back, and I can't even imagine the smiles on their faces when they get these bikes.
It's very rewarding. I love the feeling of giving back.
All in a day's work, my friends. One glorious day here in the community of Compton. And all of these volunteers came together, dozens and dozens of them. When we come back, these well-deserved kids will get their first set of wheels.
The kids were laughing, hugging, jumping up and down, screaming, crying.
Today, we're in Compton, California. We've built hundreds of bikes with volunteers from the community. Okay, guys, you ready? So this is the moment. We've been waiting for this. Behind the curtain, an opportunity for over 300 elementary kids. A surprise that hopefully will open the door to great adventures and discovery ahead.
It's so wonderful to see all these beautiful faces on this bright and sunny day. So are you ready, Rockets?
We told the kids that they were in an essay contest, and the winners would receive a prize.
Let's welcome Mr. Bill to the stage.
Good morning, boys and girls.
They think there's going to be a few essays that are going to be read, and there will be a few winners. The entire elementary school are receiving bikes. They have absolutely no idea.
We're doing something really special for these kids.
Joining us are an array of business leaders, professional athletes, and of course, a TV star or two. This is all made possible through a partnership between Bikes for Kids, the Brady Hunter Foundation, and the LA Chargers Impact Fund.
My grandparents started the Chargers Impact Foundation over 20 years ago, and this is the 20th anniversary of Bikes for Kids. I wanted to honor their legacy and all the philanthropic work that they've done over the years.
Yeah, who wants to win a bike? Our first essay, spoken by Terry Cruz. Terry, take it away.
I get to read the first essay. Are you guys ready? Called My Big Dream. Oh, I love this. My big dream is to be a gamer because I could entertain people and show them how to play games. And I also want to make my own games one day.
One by one, we read the essay winners.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see your smiling faces. My dream job is to become a third-grade teacher.
My dream job is to be a firefighter.
I will do good in school and get good grades so I can achieve my dream.
We give them their special prizes.
So our next speaker is Josh Fox. Come on up, Josh!
This is written by one of you in the audience. My big dream is to become a veterinarian. And I love animals too, so I love whoever wrote this essay.
Kids think there's going to be 5 or 6 bicycles given away, and everyone is screaming with joy.
The winner of this bike is Giselle.
They really wish it was them, but they're happy for their friends, and it's just beautiful.
Finally, it's my turn.
Corwin! Good morning, guys. How are you? Well, I want to tell you, I am so delighted to be able to spend the morning with you in your beautiful school. When I was a little boy, I grew up in the city, and my dad gave me a bike. He worked so hard. He was a Boston cop, and I got that bike, and that got me to my first dream and my first frog and my first garter snake, and that led me to have the job I have today, that I get to be with you. So I'm so grateful that I get to be with you and all these amazing athletes. All right, my big dream is to become a dancer. I love dancing. I enjoy going to the ballet and hip-hop classes because dancing is fun. This amazing author is Amaya. Come on up. Congratulations. You want to say something? No, that's okay. Less is more.
At the very end, Mr. Bill says, boys and girls, good news and bad news.
I have good news and bad news. Bad news is one more bike. The good news is everybody's getting a bike. Everybody! Everybody's getting a bike!
These kids were like not expecting these bikes, and the whole thing opens up and the bikes are there, and these kids are just going crazy. It's just amazing to watch.
The kids were laughing, hugging, jumping up and down, screaming, crying.
It was just amazing watching their faces.
I had one girl in 4th grade come up and just say, "Can I hug you, please?" And we had a long hug, and she said, "You just made my..." Sorry, you just made my year. So it was truly impactful for these children and for all of us to witness this.
Next up, we give a California sea lion a second chance at life.
Thousands of animals every year are rescued.
The California coast is home to a great diversity of marine life. From whales to dolphins and sharks and everything in between. Unfortunately, sometimes many of these animals find themselves in trouble and in need of immediate care. And that's where my dedicated friends from the Marine Mammal Care Center come into play.
As a marine mammal responder, it is my job to go through about the 70 miles of coastline that the Marine Mammal Care Center is responsible for. We're responding to marine mammals in distress.
Jules primarily rescues pinnipeds, which means fins for feet. These mammals, like fur seals, harbor seals, and sea lions, are often impacted by human activity on shore and at sea, and they suffer from malnutrition, disease, and entanglements from fishing gear.
We're catching things from tiny pups to 300-pound male sea lions. After you carefully approach the animal, we simply extend our net out and then put it over the animal. We have to make sure we work fast and efficiently as possible to minimize stress to the animal, because that's always our #1 concern. I wish I could just tell them, hey, get in the kennel, everything's gonna be okay. Unfortunately, I don't speak sea lion. It's one of my greatest failures.
Rescued animals are treated here at the Marine Mammal Care Center. The staff takes in between 200 and 500 animals every year. Currently, 16 sea lions are receiving life-saving care under the loving direction of Dr. Michelle Rivard.
Why do you do this? What's your passion about this in your heart?
Sea lions are all unique. They all have really sweet personalities. Some are a little bit feistier, some are a little bit calmer, but they're all really, really wonderful. When they come to us, they're quite sick. So when you see animals that are able to do really well in rehab and see them thrive is really rewarding.
It's a job well done, and it feels really good too.
It does, yes.
Awesome.
For over a month, Michelle and her team have been treating a sea lion named Venice, named after the famous Los Angeles beach where she was found. She was lethargic, unresponsive, and had a fishing hook lodged dangerously in her mouth. Senior rescuer Brad Tersone sees this kind of injury all the time.
There's a lot of fishing activity all along the coastline, and oftentimes they're swallowing it, and we'll see them attached to their jaw, their face, or sometimes wrapped around their neck.
Fishing hooks, fishing line, thousands and thousands of animals every year are rescued from problems that have a very accessible solution.
After weeks of treatment, Venice has made a full recovery, and today she's going home.
She looks good, her blood work looks good, so we're ready to get her loaded up and to release her back to the ocean.
Let's get her ready and let's get her home. Do your magic.
Michelle and the team use simple wooden paddles to corral the sea lion for her to head out of the pool and into the holding area. They're careful to avoid physical contact to avoid the possibility of stress or injury. It's kind of a coordinated, somewhat chaotic ballet. And in no time, the sea lion is in place and ready for her final health exam.
My goodness. I mean, that was pretty amazing. You have to be coordinated like that, Michelle.
Everyone here has years of experience in working with these animals to know what they're going to do next.
Perfectly synchronized. Fantastic.
After a quick rinse, the sea lion is moved to the exam room.
She does have teeth. The teeth that she uses to get an octopus with or a sardine with, she will use to nibble on your fingers to protect herself.
Exactly. They're wild animals and they will bite. So we want to make sure that we're handling them as safely as possible and minimizing stress for them.
Also something to remember, like if you're here in beautiful California or New England where I live, you may see an animal that looks like it's in distress. It may not be in distress. It just could be enjoying the sun, taking a breather. You don't want to interact with that animal at all. What should someone do if they see an animal that looks like it's in trouble?
That's a really great question. Give us a call at the Marine Mammal Care Center and we can come out and assess that animal because sometimes they need areas to rest and relax on the beach. They're not like a whale or dolphin where they need to be in the water all of the time. It's also important to note that marine mammals are federally protected, so we want to make sure that we're not intervening with them unless it's absolutely necessary.
Great news is wherever you find a pinniped, a marine mammal like a seal or a sea lion or an elephant seal, there are folks that are experts that are there to help. You just got to reach out and they'll step on in. All right, so what do we need to do? We want to get a weight?
Yeah, so she's gained about 30 pounds during her time in care. And you can see looking at her, she's in really great body condition, nice and chunky, bright, alert, ready to go. We can go ahead and load this lady up.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Are we gonna wheel her out?
We can wheel her out.
Coming up, Venice makes her triumphant return to the California wild.
Animals belong in their homes, out free.
Today, we're visiting the extraordinary wildlife heroes of the Marine Mammal Care Center in Los Angeles, California. Every year, hundreds of marine mammals are rescued, rehabilitated, and released back into the wild. And at the same time, the next generation is learning what they can do to help.
And one of our rescuers, like Jules here, is one of the guys who actually goes out and rescues the seals and sea lions.
A lot of the reasons why I do what I do is because of watching shows like this. I was inspired by people like Jeff Corwin, and I was just like, oh, I want to do that when I grow up. Now I get to take care of animals that are in the wild and meant to be in the wild, and it's kind of living out the childhood dream.
Thanks to people like Jules, a sea lion named Venice was rescued, and the fishing hook she swallowed was removed. After making a full recovery, she's finally ready to return to the wild. And she's getting a send-off from her Marine Mammal Care Center staff and our Brady Hunter partners.
Josh, for you, how does it feel to be a part of this?
You know, Jeff, a couple of years ago when we started the Brady Hunter Foundation, I definitely dreamed of being in person to see this myself one day, to be here firsthand and to know that these incredible people allowed this animal to go back into the wild. Like, it literally flutters your heart.
And Dave, this is totally new for you.
Totally new. And anyone who cares about animals, anyone who loves animals, this is an amazing experience. Couldn't ask for a better day.
All right, so how do we do this, Michelle?
Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and lift that straight up, and she'll probably take off pretty darn quickly.
There's another sea. No, there's dolphins. Over there. Look at that. We've got a harbor seal in this beautiful bay that tells us in a world with a lot of hurt, sometimes we get it right.
Pretty awesome. It's a beautiful day to send her back to the ocean.
Not so long ago, the population of California sea lions, seals, sea otters, elephant seals had all but crashed. And now we see this recovery. We recognize the value of these species and we restored them. Josh, why should people care about something like this?
I often say, Jeff, if animals could speak, what would they say? And I have to imagine this beautiful sea lion would say, thank you for your kindness and your caring. Animals belong in their homes, out free.
We've had an amazing day in Los Angeles, from saving a California sea lion to helping well-deserved kids.
I hope you enjoyed our incredible California adventure. Remember, it's up to us to keep this beautiful place we call home our extraordinary world. I'll see you next time on our great journey together.
I'm from Flint, Michigan, a place that's just like Compton.
Right.
I had a coach. His name was Coach Lee. And Coach Lee said, Terry Crews, you can do anything you want to do. This is exactly how he said it. And I was looking like, what? You gotta understand, no one had ever told me that. That's how the story works. The confidence, it all comes from somewhere.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I can't thank you guys enough. I thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thanks for being part of us.